Good morning, guys. Well, it's not morning, it's just after 11 o'clock. And so we got our vaccination shot yesterday, and Mildred was kind of feeling under the weather this morning, so she slept in. She had a pretty bad headache. And so I'm on the bike, on the electric bike, and I'm going to take my ride around the neighborhood this morning. Okay, so anyways, just me and Dad had breakfast. We had biscuits and coffee this morning. So now I'm on the bike, like I said, and I'm gonna take my ride around the neighborhood, and I'll go ahead and let you guys see where I go when I ride here. It's fun. I like it. I enjoy it. And the weather's nice. It's not really hot. So it'll be a good ride this morning. Let me go ahead and get situated so you guys can see where I'm going today. Okay, that was one time around the neighborhood, and that's almost 2 miles. And you can see the bike goes pretty good. I got it up to just around here, about 24 miles an hour. Now I'm gonna make my second round, and it warmed up a little bit. Sorry about the wind, guys. About 20 miles an hour. Pretty out today. A little bit cloudy. Kind of deflects the sun a little bit. And it helps it to be a little bit cooler today. So it's nice. guys out here cutting the lawns. They act like they own the neighborhood. So I'm back to work tomorrow. Back to the grind. I'm kind of looking forward to it, but I'm not. So this COVID kept me out longer than my heart surgery did. Been off for over 2 months. About 2.5 months. Now I'll be back to work tomorrow. I'm telling you, this COVID is no joke. I know you guys have a choice on receiving the vaccination or not, but I would highly recommend it. I mean, look what happened with our family. We lost 2 people. Even though they had health issues, but COVID too was a pretty big factor of it. And it affected all of us. Every one of us got pneumonia in the lungs. Mom and John, after going back to the hospital the second time, they pretty much never made it out. Mom got transferred to a hospice, and that's where she spent the rest of her time. But she never made it home. John never even made it off the ventilator. So, like I said, I would highly recommend it. I know there's a lot of people out there that don't believe in it, don't believe in the COVID, but I'm not saying, anything bad, but you never know. It can happen to anybody. So, be cautious. We're taking precautions still, even though we got our vaccination done. And, when we go out, we still wear our face mask when we're in public places. And we use hand sanitizer quite a bit. Just about everywhere we go. Please take care of yourselves. Take care of your families. I'm about almost at the halfway point of my route. the clouds are, all broken up, and the sunshine coming through. Gorgeous out here today. So yeah, after receiving the second vaccination yesterday, Mildred went under the weather. The side effects started with the headache, and then a mild fever, and she ended up with having a really bad headache throughout the night, and so she slept pretty late this morning. So this is the second time she's been affected with the side effects getting the vaccine, but it's only for a couple of days or a few days, and then she'll be okay. She's okay now. She's up and moving around. So the ride on this is pretty smooth. It's got the front shocks on it, so it doesn't make it unbearable on your arms, you know, with the bumps and whatnot. I'm on a paved road, so it's really nice, and it'll help out on the trails too. We live in a golf community. We have I believe 3 or 4 golf courses here on the property. And it's gorgeous out here. It's nice. Just had a hawk flew over me. Again, this is a pedal assist electric bike. People here are pretty friendly for the most part. Just about anybody you go by waves, says hello, whether they're doing something outside or they're out doing their walking. be on the halfway point. Almost home. I'm going to try to do this every day as much as I can. As you can see, I do need the exercise. Coming into the home stretch. It's not like I'm in a race, huh? So I'll probably not do too much today. Since I have to work tomorrow. It's early bedtime for me tonight. I gotta get up at 5 in the morning. And here we are. We made it. Alright guys. Just finished eating lunch. We had tuna fish sandwiches. Mildred had noodles. And she's busy now. What you doing, babe?
Huh?
What you doing? Laundry?
Not yet.
Washing the clothes. And then later, right now I'm going to do a little bit of editing, but then after this I'm going to make the pineapple upside down. What are we going to make, babe? What's the cake we make?
What's that?
The cake, what is it?
The upside down?
Yeah.
But this, you tell me it's upside down.
Yeah, upside down. Pineapple upside
But
down.
it's different.
So first we're gonna set the oven to 350. Once it heats up, we're gonna put our butter in the cake pan so we can melt it. So it calls for half a cup of butter, which is 1 stick, and we'll put it in the pan. And after the oven heats up, we'll put this in the oven so the butter will melt. Here's the rest of the ingredients for the cake. We have 1/3 cup of oil, pudding mix. This is 3.4 ounce of vanilla pudding mix, pineapple slices, 3 eggs, light brown sugar, and classic yellow cake mix. While we're waiting for the oven to preheat, we'll go ahead and mix that up. So we're going to go ahead and prepare our batter. 3 large eggs. Our 3rd cup of oil. Vanilla pudding mix. And last, 1 cup of water. And we'll mix this for 2 minutes. While we're doing this, we can put our pan in the oven. And that'll get the butter melted. So the cake mix is ready, the batter, and we're just waiting for the butter to melt, and that'll be in a few minutes, and we'll get that all prepared. And it calls for approximately 1 cup. Now we'll add the pineapple rings. All ready for the batter. So we'll let that bake for 1 hour and it'll be done.